Okay, so team, we are back. Some of you, I think you had a quick lunch as well. That's the reason I extended it by 5 more minutes. So how many of you feel that the morning session has so far helped you to understand at least the basics of psychology? How the market operates and what are the things? Guys, I have not shared the setup or anything. Don't worry about it. Those things will be coming in the upcoming sessions. But at least now you would have understood on what basis we play and how we wait for the levels and why we are waiting for a particular level and so on. Okay. So now comes the most crucial element. Okay. There has been like a few people who are like, and there is a message which came in. I will just, I just saw one message. I will just tell you. This is the message which I just saw it in the X. Okay. Learn from experience to earn, or experience yourself and learn. Either ways, learning is the key to success. What is that which we are doing today? Learn from experience to earn, or experience yourself and learn. What I did is the second category. What you guys are trying to do is the first category. Guys, what we are trying to do here is we are trying to reduce your learning curve. Something which took me 10, 15 years, I'm probably like in once you attend the session, your learning curve will come down at least by a few years. Why? Whatever the mistake which Shiva has done it in the past, at least you won't commit that. That's the reason I'm sharing all those experiences, whatever the mistakes which I would have done here and there and everything. So that you don't need to commit those mistakes, you will do some fresh mistakes. That is for sure. But at least your learning curve will come down a large extent. Okay. So those who are wondering, Shiva, is there an opportunity near to the VWAP? Yes. You can clearly see every time the market is doing that with the volume when it has fallen, it took a clear resistance at the super trend. This is the VWAP, and you can expect a resistance over there. The problem with today's market is purely on this premium aspect. There's more the discount it is going to be trading, it's not going to be a good news. But good news is the premiums on the like in a put side, sometime back, the premium on that put was 44,500 was 75. Now it has come down to 36. That means they have eroded that particular, whatever the 30 or 40 rupees money that was there. Guys, I will be explaining you this future like in a discount and the premium concept because if I tell you now, you would not understand either tail of it. Just watch it. In the upcoming session, when I'm covering the OA aspects, I will tell you how and why this particular tab will be very important for us. Now, the market is trying to move with the volume. You can clearly see that it is trying to get 50K or like a more volume. That is the reason it is highlighted in the green there. But the problem here is it is still trading below the VWAP. If this candle would have formed above the VWAP with volume, then yes, I would have gone there. But since it is trading below the VWAP, this level needed to be breached for me to get into a bullish trade. Till that level is not getting breached, I will be like in looking to use all the opportunities to try to sell it. Are you guys ready for the next segment? The most crucial and the important segment, which is going to define you who you are as a trader. Okay, ready. First and foremost, what is that which we needed it? Creating a winning mindset. It's the most important element as a trader. Never think about losing. Though we all think about like and how much we can lose, never think about losing the trader as an opportunity. You need to create a winning mindset that is going to come based on the skills which you possess and based on some of the attributes you possess. That is something which we are going to be doing it. Now, a trader's mindset is the toughest aspect of trading and comes from a lot of patience, grit, determination, focus, agility, and the knowledge of the course. Patience, yes, it is like in something which is self-built. Grit, determination, focus, it is all going to be based on the power and conviction which you have to like improve yourself whether you are really good at this particular space. Agility, you needed to choose whether you wanted to be a scalper or you wanted to suit based on the phase at which you will be able to do it. And then the knowledge of the course. Most importantly, you should have potential knowledge whether I should be buying it or selling it, what is the level at which buy, all those important knowledge about the world markets, about the financial segments, everything. Next, trading can be made simple, but most of us make it difficult for ourselves. I'll just give you a simple logic. I'll just open up a calculator. No, Excel would be better. Before we get in, so today, how much we made today? What was the profit which we made there? Around 16 lakhs. Sorry, 16,000. Right? On 20 capital, which is our investment. We made around 16,000 profit. Imagine if we don't take any more trades. Okay? If we don't take any more trades, this is your profit on day one. If we are able to do the same from day 1 to day 20, every day you make around with the 20 lakh capital. Only when you're entering around this particular levels, you are like in making this profit, and then you are like in making 17,000 or 18,000 or 16,000 like this. Okay. Now, I'll just, we will make it up to this level. We'll keep it an average of 17,000. Let me see how many days it is. 18 days. How much we have made? This is for a month. Provided you had all good days. No, Shiva, like, and I had a couple of bad days as well. Okay. Out of 20 days, you are having good days of like in close to 18 and bad days of 2. You are still sitting on a profit of like close like 2,58,000. You know what you will be? You know what you will be? When you make this much of profit in a month, you will be into the top 5 of earning community in all of India. Do you know that? You guys will be into the top 5 like in the global India in terms of that. Do you guys think, though it looks 16,000 on the small, but when you look at it on a monthly, when you are consistent, you guys are almost seriously there at the top 1% or 2% or 5% of the earning population. Guys, though these numbers will always, wow, I never imagined this. Always we look at the bigger picture, we tend to lose the smaller picture. Do you think, as a common man, do you really want more than this? You tell me honestly. Now, as a scalper, we did the trade, went into the trade, averaged the position, made money, exited the trade. Now the same trade is available at 230. Am I buying it? Am I buying it? No. I'm going to be waiting for my trade setup, which is going to be the VWAP. Always remember, once you are done with the trade, don't think that, okay, I bought it at 280, now it is available at 230, let me go and buy it. Wait for the next resistance, because if you're buying it at 230, here it can come to 150 all levels. Better to buy it at 150 rather than trying to buy it at 230 because you already made money. This is where you needed to bring your discipline. Just because I wanted to earn another 4,000 to make it into 1%, don't lose your 16,000 as well. Is this not a common mistake which you all tend to do? We earn in the morning, by 10, 11, we would have made money. By end of the day, it will be 20, 30 or 40K loss. Guys, those who have been looking at Shiva, like, and how will I be able to know how much capital to be deployed on my capital? Because you showed me how much you needed to deploy and so on, right? We have a risk calculator which is available. I'll be explaining you all this when I launch the OI Pulse features and everything. Don't worry. We will go everything in this 12-day session explaining you everything. But simply amazed, look at the way you guys don't need to do anything. But you don't set the target small. You set the targets very high and then we lose the focus. Set the smaller target, even if I'm not able to make this 4,000, because we always look to make round figure of 20,000, right? When we are around 18,000, we wanted to go to 20. If we are go like in sorry, if we are near to 23,000, we wanted to close it at 25. Next, plus add another 2,000 rupees for brokerage and transaction charge and other things. How many of you do like this? You wanted to extra 1,000, extra 1,500, so that it will cover your charges and everything. Yes, don't do that. Be happy with whatever market gives. If not, if you have not booked your profit timely, what the market does? It does book your profits. It wanted to book the profits. It says, Shiva, I'm giving you an opportunity to make money and take money, but you're giving it back to me. I'm so happy like in that you are giving it to me. It is saying that. Guys, though we have 20 lakhs in our capital, did we deploy 20 lakhs on the trade? How much we deployed? How much we deployed? We deployed around 5 to 6 lakhs. So, guys, it's not about you needed to place your entire capital to make a winning trade. No, not necessary. Just you needed to wait for the levels to make that. If the level, unless and until it comes near, I'm not going to willing to take it. Don't take a risk. Why you wanted to take a risk when the setup is not in favor of you? That is what it is. Trading can be made simple, but most of us make it difficult for ourselves. Want to know how? Let's see an example now. We will talk about the most common ones, and you will end up relating to one of them for sure. Now, I want you to think about this. Okay, I'm going to be giving you a case study. Okay, then you are going to be seeing four different traders: trader A, trader B, trader C, and trader D. By end of this PPT, I want you to like, and I'm going to ask you a question: which trader you are? Everybody is going to answer me that, whether you are trader A, B, or C, or D. Okay, that will determine what is going to be your next step. It is going to be a self-analysis, but this will help us to know where you stand and what is that which you needed to do it in order for you to progress. Are you guys ready? Okay, great. Now, we will be seeing a simple like in case analysis, and I want you to go through this properly. First, I will explain a trader A. Trader A is someone who trades with low capital and trades with highly demanding expectation and super exaggerated goals. That means he is having around 50,000 and he wanted to earn 5 lakhs every month, and he wanted to do it by like and making 25,000 every day. Okay, these exaggerated goals come by high demanding needs. That means he needed to like take care of his EMIs, he needed to spend on other things, he wanted so much of money, he wanted to improve his lifestyle. Then automatically overconfidence, hope, and several other factors, the mindset we needed to train the most. So this is trader A. Okay, he has high expectations. He knows his capital is only 50,000, but he wanted to earn 5 lakhs in a month. Next comes the trader B. Is someone who trades with a moderate capital and has a demanding but achievable goals. That means he has around like 5 lakhs, and he says, Shiva, with 5 lakh, even if I'm able to get 1 lakh or 2 lakh in a month, 1 lakh in a month, okay. And I will keep it like, say, for example, 5,000 a day with the 5 lakh capital. Okay, that is his expectation. Then comes the trader C, who has a large capital, okay, big capital and high expectation. When I say high expectation, he says, do I have 1 CR capital, 5 CR capital? Within month or two, I needed to double it. I wanted to double quickly. I don't want to wait and all. I needed to double this. And then comes the trader D. Trader D is someone who trades with a big capital, is disciplined, and has moderate goals to achieve it consistently. Okay, these are the four categories. Now we will get into the four categories, how they would have played it as well. because you guys needed to play a real time scenario, right? I'll just show you how you would have played it, and you guys needed to tell me which category you would have belonged in. Okay, I'll explain again. Trader A, he is having like a small capital, high expectation. That means with 50,000, he wanted to make 5 lakhs every day. Trader B, he has 5 lakhs and he has a reasonable goal of like, I wanted to make 1 lakh a month. And 5,000 he is targeting every day. Trader C, he has a large capital, 5 CR, and he wanted to double that capital within a month. There is always going to be a problem when you are playing with a small capital and a large capital. Different mindset is required when you are playing with a different capital size. Then the last one is the trader D, who plays with very big capital, but he's very disciplined. He knows this is what it is, and I needed a reasonable expectations. I don't have any large expectations, and he plays with a goal which can be achieved consistently. Now we will see a scenario. We are seeing an in and out signal here, right? In is nothing but our entry, out is our stop loss levels. That means the market is falling here. The signal is generated here on this particular candle. It says Shiva 2 consecutive bars, the market is falling with the volume. Third candle is our entry, and it says Shiva, this will be your stop loss level. Okay, this will be your stop loss level. This again, price opened at 17,256. Signal came in, it went up to 17,280, this particular candle, and went to a high of 17,298 and came back and closed 17,260. So now look at it. From here, the signal came, it went all the way up to 17,298. Okay, and it went to a low of 17,260. All here. So close to 100-point move in due course of time. Now, let's see the outcome, then understand the causes which you would needed to think. Trader A, he initiates a trade at 17,272, but starts to panic when the price moves higher. That means they have sold. Okay, they have sold the futures. When the price went to 17,280, he started to panic. 8 rupees, he has started to panic. Why? Because he is a small trader, he would have deployed his entire capital. The candle again opens higher, 17,273, and then trader says, okay, let me put whatever the remaining capital which I have. Then it went to 17,298. His average would be somewhere around 17,275 or something. It went to 17,298. In the subsequent candle, he closes the position because he didn't even wait. He felt, oh no man, it is going near to this. Why it will try to break out? I have taken a position here. I have averaged it here, and I don't have any capital to lose here. I can average it here, and he starts to panic here. 17,298. This is the high, and he exits the position. But the market started to move from there, and the market is out there to take his money away from him. How many times we would have taken our like stop losses before the levels got hit? Even I would have done that several times. We all would have done that. Next comes the trader B. He initiates a position at 17,272, does not panic, add more position when it went to 17,290, and he exits the position at 17,265. What is that? He has entered here. When it went to 17,290 odd levels, he added it, and he is waiting strictly for his stop loss level. But when it came to 17,265, he has exited the position because he got good reasonable returns. Now, trader C, he initiates a large quantity at 17,272 and adds more and more quantity at 17,280. He was carrying 5 crore capital. He did deployed around 2 to 3 CR here, remaining 2 CR here. Once he went into that 17,298, his last numbers would be big because of his large capital. He started to panic, and then he has squared off his position. Now, and the panic starts to sound, he exits the position. That is trader C. And then the last one, the trader D. It starts a trade at 17,272, add more positions at 17,280, add more position at 17,285, add more position at 17,295, and trader D trailed the stop loss position, whatever that he has. Once it went below that 17,280, once it went below that 17,262, he exit the trailing stop loss hit when the price moves back to 17,265. Now, first and foremost, out of this 4, which method I followed today? Are you guys clear now? So before the session did, people who have been asking me, sure, like, and what is the reason and logic and why we took the trade and everything? What we have done? Have we followed exactly what Trader D has done it here? Now, I want you guys to tell me, each of you, which category you belong to. Guys, it's absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong, right? We are here to correct ourselves. Look at number of people whom you guys are putting it under yourself in Trader A category. Very few are in Trader C. Few of you are in B. And I don't see not even 1% in D. You guys are either A, B, or C. Only 1% is figuring in the D category. And A, I see almost 70 to 80%, 10% in the B, almost 2 to 3% in the C, and then 1% here. Now you guys know where is the problem. Is this not right? And tell me honestly, you don't figure any of these four categories. You would have definitely figured in any one of this. Definitely yes, right? Absolutely yes. Because this is how the market operates. Everybody looks at the same chart, everybody looks at the same pattern, everything, but it depends upon where you enter and where you exit. That's what determines which trade, which kind of trader you are. Many people ask me, right? Shiva, I'm also looking at the same chart. You are also looking at the same chart, but you are able to make money, but I'm not able to. The reason is when you are entering, I'm giving the positions to you and I'm exiting it. Now you guys are tending to hold that position where the price has moved from 280 to 200 and you are starting to hold it. When we exited at 280. Now it is at 210. What I did, I gave it to the weekends and we have exited the position. Now we will also look at the cause and effect. You may already thought about what has happened, right? Trader A loses this trade. Why? Panic, first and foremost reason. Because once it goes against you, you were not prepared. You were not prepared to lose a trade. If you would have prepared to lose a trade, you would not panic. Next, high demanding goals. You wanted to make like 10%, 20%, 50% in a single day. That's not going to happen. Impatience. Again, like, and there was one question which came to me. Shiva, like, are we not holding the position beyond the scalping? Because it has not hit my stop loss, neither it hit my target. And it is stuck in between. Then I have to hold it. Lack of trust in the system. I'm having a trust in my system. Trader A loses because he has high demanding goals, which live eventually. The road for success is going to be longer. Why? Because he would keep on losing the capital. More the time he keeps on losing the capital, he will keep on thinking about recovering the loss, and automatically it will take lot of time. Next comes the trader B. He ends the trade with a profit because he followed the system, had moderate goals, and achieved them with a cool mind. I would still not say I am in a D. I would say between B and D. Why? Because like, and we didn't play with a large capital, and we had a moderate reasonable expectation, and we played it with a cool mind, and we got it there. Trader C loses. Why? He came with a large capital, but loses. Why? Many people think, Shiva, if you have a large capital, you will keep on averaging it and make money. Guys, it's not about that. Even if you're having a large capital, and once you place it, your mind goes for a spinning. Okay, when you play a large capital, it is not going to be easy, guys. Because when you're looking at a 10K, 20K loss, even with 1,000, 2,000 quantity, imagine when you're holding 1 lakh quantity, your losses will be 2 lakhs or 5 lakhs or 20 lakhs. You immediately start to panic. Okay, and they will start to lose the focus and they will lack faith in the system once that happens. That's the reason trader C cannot win in a long run. Next comes the trader D. Trader D ends the day with a profit because he trusts the system, followed the process, kept a cool mind. He understands his capability, the reality, and the options available for him to go and achieve the goal. A clear goal to utilize the opportunity to be disciplined as well as aggressive when needed. You needed to stand out. So now you guys would have gotten clear clarity how, as a trader, you should be looking at. The opportunity is there for everyone's taking. It's up to you how you wanted to make the most of the opportunities. The above example would have clearly defined where you are and what are the opportunities which you got and when you needed to win, when you needed to be like in staying calm. In some trades we win, some trades we lose. But we tend to fail. The opportunities which are there, we needed to make use of them. And if there are any limitations, we needed to set our goals properly in terms of today, I can't set an high expectations. Why? I know today, though the market is weak and everything, options premium tab is saying me, Shiva, like in the premiums on the call side is in discount, the put side is still higher. That means these guys somewhere down the line take the market higher to eat the premiums on the put side. So I cannot keep holding my position. If you go and look at the option chain page, today, if it had been a holder, both the sides at the money saved would have lost money. Look at this. They lost close to 278 rupees here, 20 rupees here. But still, we as an option buyer made a profit. That is what is the key. You needed to know, understand what the market is operating, and you needed to make use of that. Don't try to think any day my setup will work and it needed to give me the money. That's not going to be happening. Remember, success is a journey, not an overnight process. Take it slow and focus on the path. Guys, what you're here is to learn, learn, learn. Don't try to follow someone. You needed to set your own path, which you will be able to do it once you understand that. Clear? Am I clear in saying that? Great. So, guys, now you would have identified yourself. The reason for this exercise is why I needed to show it to you on day one. Why I needed to explain all these concepts on day one. Because without this basics, even if I teach you 1001 strategies, you will learn the strategies, but you will not be able to execute your trades with the right frame of mind. The mindset is going to be the most important element in the next 1 month or 1.5 months of your journey. If you guys are not able to build your mindset, then it's going to be very difficult. Now, let me just give you a quick brief about where the market is expected. It is almost 215. The market is trying to inch up higher. Okay. There was one signal which would have given you the rewards here. After that, we are not getting any signal either on the downside or on the upside. Nothing is there. This is like an AI generated signal. Now, the market is in a phase wherein it is trading between the VWAP and the super trend. When the market is trading like that, this is called, we call it as a no trade zone. What is that? No trade zone. Usually, when it is trading between the VWAP and the super trend, the green line which you see is the super trend, the red line which you see here is the VWAP. When it is trading between that, usually the market can go take a resistance and then come back. Again, take a support here, go up. This usually will be happening like a zigzag move. Don't try to do anything if you're a newbie. Absolutely no, nothing. And there are two contradicting things which is happening. What is that? If you look at the trending OI data, the OI is clearly on the downside. That means the writers are completely on the call side. Put side, they have not created much position. It is almost 50% less than the call side. That means the writers are still creating on the positions on the call, but they have not created much positions on the put side, which is indicating to me still it is not a bullish one. But what is the chart is saying to you? Chart is saying, Shiva, from the lower level of 44,472, it has gone to 44,581. That is close to 100 points. Why is that? They know there is a premium which was left and they are trying to write it. Now what has happened? Where is the premiums now? Completely disappeared? Decayed? Almost both the call and the put is almost at the same level? This is option premium tab under the option section. Now, can you see what has happened here? Beautiful, right? Something which was trading in discount, what is it happening now? It is all trading in premium more than the put. Now, what I will do, I wouldn't be taking a trade in 44,500. Instead, I will go for a much bigger strike. I normally choose the strikes which is having like a high, like in a delta. Now, this one has already gone to 170, 180. Now I'm going for a quick trade on the put side. Can anyone say why I'm taking a put trade? Though we have not covered those topics and nothing, why am I taking a put trade? There are several parameters which are against the market strength and other things. The premiums have evaporated. And the most important one is VWAP is the most crucial indicator on the chart. And I'm expecting a resistance. Whenever there is a two candle theory on the VWAP, you will be expecting one round of a resistance. And as it happening? Yes, it is a little bit, but it is not giving me complete move. Now, Shiva, like in this scenario, if the VWAP is getting breached, where exactly you will exit? I normally keep a 1:1. If I'm keeping 50 points on the downside, I needed to keep a 50 point. If I'm keeping 20 points, needed to keep a 20 point. Now, if it is giving me a profit, my primary criteria here is to make a quick entry and exit. Okay, so we entered with 240 quantity. I was just looking for the volume, but slowly it is building up. But if it is giving me like an 1,000 or 1,500 rupee profit with 240 rupees, then I will trail it and then close my position. These are quick scalps which I will do it post whatever the things which I have done it. Now, we are taking a big risk? No. What I will do in this scenario, try to take a risk. That means the previous day profit should be protected and use the current day profit as a stop loss. Out of this 15 or 16,000, I will try to say, Shiva, ready to lose 6K on this. That is the best way to do it. And the most important thing, once it is above your buy price, the buy price is 381. If it crosses 386, you keep it at 385, then you are not going to be losing this trade at all. So that way, you are going to be protecting your capital, protecting your today's profit, plus you are going to be gaining some extra profits. Now, is it moving with the volume? Yes. What is that which I wanted it? If it is breaking the VWAP, what I wanted it? What should be the second candle? It should also be a big green. It should also be a big green, breaking and then taking it above, closing above the VWAP. Most important element, closing above the VWAP. Volume, this one is, how much volume is this? 50.3. This one, the volume is hardly picking up. They tried to take it above the VWAP. Then the sellers are saying, Shiva, like, and we have been holding this position from morning and we have been bringing it down. We are not going to give them an easy opportunity. How will I know that they are going to be like, and this is where the weekends are starting to exit. What is a weekend? When the OI is coming down and the price is moving up, shorts are covering their position. Okay, that is when you get a clue. Now, the position which we bought at 381, it went to 370 odd levels. It is again trading at 383, 384. Is it going to that level? Are the sellers giving that opportunity for them to make it and break it? But what many traders would have done is, if they would have entered here, out of panic, they would have closed their positions here. But where did we enter? We entered here. Even if it goes few points above, we are not going to panic because we are still waiting for the confirmation. Wait for the candle to tell you whether the market is going to be moving higher or lower. Is the market moving higher as per this? Another 30 more seconds left. And what are we gaining here? Are we in profit still? Yes, we are. Correct? Is it moving higher? Absolutely no. Now, in that scenario, I needed to wait out. Wait out. Wait out. Don't panic unless and until the candle closes. If the candle would have closed above here with a big volume, then you can expect the follow-up to be there and I would expect like an exit on the third candle. In this scenario, the candle is not closing above the VWAP. First time after the volume and everything, they are trying to close it below. The following candle is going to be the most crucial one. Now, the third candle. Second candle, did it meet our parameters? No. Is it going to be a two candle? Absolutely no. Now, what are they trying to do? They would have triggered the weekend stop losses above the VWAP and then bringing it down for people like me. Absolutely right. We will keep it at 387. Are we going to lose this trade now? We are already getting close to 2000 rupees now. With how much capital we have deployed? Huh? Not even 1 lakh. Now, bring it closer. What did we do now? Did we achieve our target for the day? Only 2 trades which we did? Yes, no. Did we do any major trades? People ask me, sure, I can show it with like in a small profit, small capital and so on. Did we deploy large capital to earn this money? 3K or 4K? What was the reason for me to take a trade? Played with the exact levels? Did I not tell you when it was here? I wouldn't enter here. I would wait till this level to enter. Did we enter here? And why we entered? By the time all the parameters were giving me the clue, the premiums have eroded. And then the trending OI data was still suggesting me it is bearish. The third thing which I was looking at the chart is, though it is trying to break the VWAP, the volume is not coming in. Fourth, it is a weekend wherein many traders like A and C would have got punished. Tell me honestly, A and C, if you guys would have been part of A and C, would you not close your positions here? Once you have entered here, you will still be holding your positions? Absolutely no. That's exactly as happened. This is a no trade zone and I waited for the right place wherein I can enter and average my positions, right? Is it not possible? Is it not trading simple? How many of you feel that trading is pretty simple now? I told you why I chosen the strike as well. What is the reason I chose the strike 44,700? Can you see this? Delta? What is the delta? Whatever the rupee move which is happening, Bank Nifty makes one point move, you will get 90 paise. If it makes if this is going to be the strike, if it makes one point move, you'll get only 40 paise. So go as a buyer, higher the delta 0.7, 0.8, 0.9. On the expiry day, you can go above 0.7, 0.8. Simple mechanism. Where I would have averaged? I would have averaged another 20, 30 points here if it would not have gone with the volume here. If it is still going higher with volume, then I would have exited after the 20, 30 point and then I would have waited for me to get a signal on the upside, whereas the data would have changed and then go. Okay. Guys, those who didn't got it, I want you to go through the recording again. Please. The recordings is going to be very, very vital. And first time when it is taking a rejection, it's absolutely fine. The second time when they are trying to keep on testing it, don't go and do a re-entry. Now, we entered at 380, exited at 395. Now it is trading below the level at which we traded. 380 again. This 15 points on a day in a low VIX environment is very good. It's very good. If it is going to be like this, imagine if you're holding a position, do you think you'll be able to make money here? Absolutely no. Now you would have understood the logic why as a scalper, I'm able to make more winning trades compared to others. So what are the things which is going to be making a scalping and good opportunity? First and foremost, you needed to have all the data points and everything. You needed to know how quickly you're able to analyze the data which is available right in front of you and then take a trading decision. Have I not provided everything in this OI Pulse? You guys will get to know everything in the upcoming days. What are the features which I use? I use the future OI analysis to know what they're doing. And then I look at the option chart, option premium, the trending OI page, wherein it gives me the complete thing. And then the chart indicators which I use. I'll be explaining you, giving you all the setup and everything, what we needed to do and what we needed to choose and everything. And they're clearly not able to break that level. Clearly, they are not able to break it. Even though it went to second time, again it came from 370 odd levels and then to 405 now. Now it is making a bigger fall. The bulls are trying their level best, but the trending OI is saying, Shiva, unless and until there is a serious short covering, today is a day wherein every rise is expected to be sold. And most importantly, the premiums have come down, and that is a good sign. Okay. Again, it is getting into the discount. So please be careful. Don't try to go for like in a large trades. If you are a trader, if you are able to control your urge, control the urge to not take too many trades, I'm pretty sure you guys are in a good space. Okay. Most importantly, two, three elements. First, wait for the levels. Second, analyze the data and keep it ready before the trade goes to you. Okay, keep it ready. You needed to look at all the parameters and analyze it. Okay, which way the market is headed, which way the market is expected to go. All these are data points which I will be explaining it to you. Today's session is more on the psychology, more on how we do it, and still we showcase the trades. The reason is I want you to know how it is to be done. Next, you needed to know whether it is a writer's day or a buyer's day. How will we know it? We'll get to know using the IV values, which I will be explaining you. How we needed to treat the wicks, which I will be explaining you. And then how we needed to look at the various parameters which is available in trending OI. Guys, no one provides this kind of data in 1 minute time frame as we do in OI Pulse. The features, whatever that you guys are going to be looking at it, I'm pretty sure you will be totally amazed with the kind of things which is there. Okay, I will be giving you all these things. And the most important one, I will also be giving you like in a tool which is like in, tell me honestly, any particular tool you will be able to enter and exit the way we did it today? How many of you feel this is like in a very lightweight web tool wherein you can enter and exit at will? Now, I'll just show you a small trade here. Look at this. I can buy and sell at the same time. Okay, I'm buying it and selling it at the same time. How am I doing it? Are you seeing my keyboard? Like, and you will not be able to see my keyboard. So what I'm trying to do is I'm using the down arrow to buy a put, side arrow to sell a call. So now if I wanted to close any one positions, I can just click on this, it'll automatically close. Here the profits are like in coming down, right? If I wanted to increase the quantity here, I can increase it here. Now this is almost getting into the 100 rupee mark. What I will try to do, if I wanted to close this, closing it, then I'm just retaining this position. And if I wanted to close this, again, I needed to just close this position, it automatically closed. Or if you feel, no, Shiva, like in 401, let it be there, I can trail it. Or you wanted to trail it with the profit. I will just keep it 19,500. Okay, and then close my position. And I keep it on a setting auto trail mode. Once it comes to this level, it automatically closes my position. That's it. Your M2M stop loss got triggered. Tell me any one software in the world which would give you this opportunity. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. Even your brokers would not get you this kind of a feature in any of that. Okay. So the only tool which is available in the world wherein you can place stop loss at multiple levels, even at a M2M level. You can set a target. Let me just show you. Okay. You imagine beginning of the day, you're taken some positions. Okay. I think too many people are trading now. Okay, not bad. You can set a target. This is going to be my target. You can set auto trailing and then leave it like this. Once you take a position, whichever comes first, whether the 20,000 rupees like in a profit or a loss of like in a 20K, it'll go and hit it. Next, if you by default place the predefined stop loss and the target, it will also be getting placed. Whichever comes first, it'll go and close that position. I'm just taking few trades here so that we'll see how it is getting executed. I just wanted to show you that. I'll keep it at 17,500. Okay. So that you will get to know whether the 20,000 hits or 17,500 hits. I also kept an auto trailing, guys. I'll just remove this, so that you will get to see that. So let's see whether the 17,500 gets it. Yes, 17,500 gets it, and we get a slippage of close to 300, 400 rupees because the market is in like, and we are placing the orders in the market order. Now, what is happening with the chart? Where exactly the market is moving? Now, it is moving higher. Should we go and take a call trade here? Will I take a call trade
No.
based on this?
No. Two candle theory. You
Though I didn't explain you all, I'm still posing questions because I wanted to understand your basics, how well you are knowing the charts and other things. No. Why? Because though it is moving above the VWAP, it is still not giving the confidence because it is not moving with the volume. So in that case, if you wanted to do a quick scalp, what I normally do is I try to quickly enter and then exit. This is a scalping. This is not for anyone who's not going to be like in following the methods and other things. This is a pure hardcore scalping. Okay. So I'll normally look at it. It is not able to move it in spite of the volume and everything. It is just trying to make like a multiple moves above that level. No volume. Then I needed to quickly make money, get out of the trade. Quickly make money, get out of the trade. That's the way I would normally do it. But this is going to be for experienced folks. This is not for any newbies. This is not for any newbies. Okay. For newbies and everyone, I'll tell you what are the setups which you needed to look at when to take a trade. Again, remember, just because Shiva is taking a trade doesn't mean you all can take a trade. Each of you have your own unique setup and things that you needed to follow. And I want you to wait till that setup gives you the opportunity for you to trade. Don't trade unless and until you see the setup that is going to be matching your requirements. Clear? Don't trade unless and until it matches your requirement. Now, as it is falling, and just on the pyramiding. Okay, don't only pyramid when it is going down. You also needed to pyramid when it is in your favor. Okay, but don't do everything. You needed to wait for a level. Okay, say for example, if I'm trying to average my position between 340 to 380, on the way down, I needed to average. On the way up, also, I needed to average. Once it crosses that level, then I needed to hold it. That's it. That's the way I needed to play my position. Now, it is quickly moving towards the 3000 odd mark. If I wanted to square off some positions, done. Then I will square off the remaining ones. If it is moving towards my target, I will square off it. Is it easy to do it? How many trades we would have done live now? Yes? No? How quickly we are able to enter and exit? Are you able to see that? How many feel now today? After looking at this guy, I think I should also be able to make money. It's very easy. Damn easy, man. I can make 20K. How am I keeping the quantity? You can set the quantities here. You wanted 5 lots, it will automatically buy 5 lots for you. You wanted to see it? You either use this button or enable this and use the mouse like an arrow keys in your keyboard. Just look at this. How much lots we have bought? Every click, it will keep on buying it. Can you see it? And you wanted to see this profit quickly moving higher or lower, then you needed to quickly close some positions. Done. You want to see the trade book now? Can you see this? How many seconds we were there in the trade? 237.35 we bought it. 237.45 we are out. How much quantity? Close to 600 odd quantity. How many seconds we were there in the trade? 7, 8 seconds? I know some of you would be feeling as if it is like a magic. Huh? Guys, I will tell you when you needed to be looking at the BTST, when you needed to look at the entry and everything. Please, please, please. What you're looking at now is like in a long period of experience. The brokerage might be huge. That's where like in we don't play brokerage. We get the unlimited brokerage plan from this broker. So we can do unlimited trades. Okay. Unlimited trades, when I say, whatever the quantity which you play today, there won't be any, even a single rupee brokerage. We will only be paying for the transaction and the other statutory charges. Guys, I will tell you what are the stop losses, how we needed to set the target, what are the things which we needed to do, how and everything. Guys, there are few things. Okay. I'll just list it down. So there have been several queries on this, whether we'll be able to get the unlimited plan. Yes, we have unlimited plans with two brokers because as a trading community, as a scalper, I can't be spending too much money on the brokerage. We have a plan which will be at 3,999, and the brokers are like and pretty stable, and the ones which are reasonable, only then we will be able to like and go on. These two brokers, I've been working with them for a long time. So TradeSmart is the one which we will be recommending. Next, OI Pulse. If you have a similar software or similar plans, I wouldn't even ask you to open it. Next, One Click. One Click is something wherein you will be able to see how quickly we are able to do trades and so on. I'll be giving a demo of all these, but temporarily, what I will try to do is I'll try to give you all of like, and how many of you don't have both One Click and OI Pulse? I don't have both, or I don't have either one of them. Okay, then what I will do is I'll give you all 1 week of free trial for both. You will have all the features. You will have 1 week of free trial, which will be worth around like 1,000 rupees. You can try it. You do it along with the session. Not now. You wanted to try it now or after a week? Because when you are starting the sessions with me, then it'll be easy. After a week. Okay. So next week, when we are doing it, I'll give you all 1 week of access to both OI Pulse and one click, so that whatever the things which I analyze, I want you guys to analyze the same way. Then, if you feel that is going to be enhance your trading journey, then you can. In the meantime, people who wanted to open the brokerage under the 3,999 plan, I'll share the link in the group. You can open it, keep it ready so that when once your trading journey starts, you can use it. This 3,999 is per month, wherein you can do unlimited trades. You don't need to worry about the like in brokerage. Tomorrow, when I listen, like and explain you the concepts, I'll tell you why we needed to be like in free from all these clutters. What happens usually when you're taking a trade? Immediately you will be starting to think, if I'm placing one order, 20 rupees is gone for buy, 20 rupees is gone for sell. Then that means I needed to make this much. And you will start to calculate the risk reward and everything based on that. If you don't need to worry about anything, out of this 21K, imagine if I'm getting 17 or 18K to my account. Is it not good for me? After 2,000 to 3,000 rupees, whatever the charges and everything, 17K crediting into my account, it's absolutely fine. 10 days like this, I'm making 1,70,000. 20 days, we are making 3,50,000, and we are into the top league of this country. That is exactly what we wanted it, right? This is what you needed to. Again, I'm not showing any rosy pictures or other thing. It's all about playing with the right mind and the right mindset. At the end of the day, we all needed to get that positive mindset. My aim is to get 1% every day on a small capital. I'm not looking to increase my capital or like in playing with a large capital and other things. No, we are going to be playing with a small capital. Yes, Zerodha is like in One Click is available with close to 12, 15 odd brokers. You can choose the broker which you wanted to. I'll also give you a demo on how you needed to be like in adding the brokers and everything. Say for example, the current brokers whom we have, these are the brokers which is available. Alice Blue, Choice, Dun, Expresso, Finvasia, 5 Paisa, Flat Trade, Fire, Zerodha, Zibu, TradeSmart, ProStocks, Kotak, Neo. Everything is there. You name it, most of the brokers will be there. Some of them who doesn't have like an API limits and other thing, they are the ones who are not there. Okay. So you can just select those brokers. You will get to know how to add them. We have given a video here how to add a Finvasia, how to add a Zerodha. We have given a complete one. You need to enter the user ID, vendor code, API. This will be like in a one-time activity. Once you're done with the one-time activity, it'll be like this. So once you add this, it'll show you which broker and what is the broker ID and everything. Beginning of the day after 8 a.m., you just needed to generate the token and then click on the play button after 9, 9, 10 and then click on one click window. Your window will open up like this and then start trading. And once you are done with the trading with one account, you can go on to the next one. If you feel that like and now it is time for me to go into the Zerodha account. Okay, this is the Zerodha account. If you are going in, you just enable this button, keep it at around 5 lots. This is 44,600. And if the market is just playing around in this territory, I'll just go for 44,700. I normally look at the strikes, something which is trading at 300 to 500 rupee range. If this is going to be there, imagine if I wanted to quickly buy it, this is we are buying it in the Zerodha. We have already set the stop loss. and you can immediately see what is your M2M once you enter into a quantity. Now, once if it is like going in your favor or against it, you can set whatever the stop loss or loss you want. Say, for example, I don't want to lose beyond 6,000 today. Okay. And then close my position. Once this goes here, it closes. You haven't set the target here. If you want, you can set the target also. Target, you can keep it at 6,000. That's it. Whichever comes first, it will go hit it. Now I will revise it to 10K. And if you feel it has gone into the green, you can also trail the stop loss. Okay, I'll show you that as well. Now it has gone into the green, right? Now let it go in case if it is going towards the territory. -7.5. So as of now, I'm keeping 7.5 as a target, 7.5 as a stop loss. So once it reaches that number, either side, it will go and hit it. Let's see whether it is going to be hitting our target or stop loss. Why am I took this trade? Again, it is just playing near to this territory with no volume, and that's the reason, nothing else. I'm just showing you how it will work, okay, so that you are aware. So we have gone with 525 quantity. This is Zerodha platform. Now, once it crosses the 1,000, you wanted to protect your capital now. What you can do? Keep this in green. Okay, 1,500. Or for a reason, I'll keep it at 500. No, 1,500. It is able to move it. No, 1,000. I'll keep it. No, it is going to get into red. No. Look at the fluctuation with only 500 quantity. How many of you normally panic when you keep on seeing the M2M? Don't do that. Don't ever. Okay, we have kept the stop loss at 1,000, target at 7.5. Now, you wanted to trail this. Keep an auto trailing. So what will happen is, the stop loss will keep on trailing it. Now, it has closed the position because it came and hit the 1,000. So it closed at 835 due to the market order. Done? Easy? You don't need to do anything, right? The system takes care of everything. You can set the stop loss and target and everything. Guys, whatever the strategies which I teach, it is going to be for both Nifty and the Bank Nifty. I will tell you which are the stocks which you can consider and other things. Don't try to apply them in all of them. Have you ever seen this kind of a software wherein it gives you so much of quick ease at which you will be able to enter and exit? Yes, Zero the Kite does sometime, but I don't think they have any features wherein you will be able to lock your profits and loss, and you can also trail your profits automatically and trail your stop loss also automatically. When I say trail your stop loss automatically, see this? Now, we have entered some quantity. Yes, 150. You can see this button, T button. You look at the stop loss here, 310. Now click on this. Now it will automatically trail it. It will look at what is the price at which when you guys have placed the stop loss, it was 310. When it was 386. If it goes to 388 or 389, you will see this also trailing automatically. Just observe it. 310.5, just note it. I'm not doing any manual thing. Can you see what has happened here? Once it crosses the 390 mark, this one has moved from 3110 to 313. Now, already it is at 1,400, right? I wanted to protect this 1,400. What I can do, I can keep it at around 1,200, set the auto trailing. This stop loss will also be there. Then automatically this will also be there. Now, let's see whether it is crossing the 1,200. Once it crosses, I wanted to place it. Okay. Now, look at it. It will automatically trail this one as well, this one as well. Now, whichever is coming hitting first, your positions will get closed. It's as simple as that. A quick move. Guys, the important thing is all the stop loss, even Zerodha will not know. because all these stop losses are placed in your terminal. None of us will be able to know whatever the stop loss which is getting placed. It is only known to you. Only challenge here is, if your internet goes down, you needed to reset the like and refresh, and then you needed to keep the stop loss again. If you are, as long as you are connected without any disturbance, your stop loss will stay, your target will stay, everything will stay. Got it? That's the only one. Guys, this is like in the brokerage and other things, whatever that you're paying to the broker, that will be as usual. And the only thing is, if you're using one click, we get addicted. So try to like and don't try to like and use it too many times, because normally like and because when you know that it is easy to use and other things, by default your trading quantity will go several notches higher. Okay, because it is at ease, right? You will be able to play it at ease, you will be able to keep on taking multiple trades. So that's the only thing. But we have made trading as a simple solution now. Okay, so people who have been asking me, Shiva, like, and what made you to build OI Pulse and what made you to build One Click? How many of you wanted to know that story? Tomorrow we will be like in sharing our journey from 2019 to now. There are two things which happened. Necessity is the mother of invention. How many of you believe in that? I believe in that. Necessity is the mother of invention. Why? As a scalper, when I used to trade in the past, we used to look at the data from the NSE portal. I'll just show you the NSE portal so that you will know the difference. This is your live analysis option chain page. Okay. This is your Bank Nifty. This is your option chain page. This is where the data is populating. Okay. Look at this data. This is your option chain from NSE. Sorry. This is the data which we used to have it, like in a few years back. What we used to do, we used to have an Excel, copy the data from here, we track it, see how the changes and everything. Normally, this data comes in 3-minute delay. Do you see this data? It is 14:49. The time is almost 2:51. So it is all 3-minute delay. As a scalper, my entry and exit will be within 3 minutes. And when I do that, by the time the action would have already happened, by the time we decode the data and everything, the action would have already happened. So if you look at it, this one shows in like in a bit in the quantity, everything. It shows in the lot size rather than, I think they have now changed it. Wow, interesting. They have also changed it. Not much. Okay, sorry. I think I got excited. Okay, so this is showing in the lot size. We are showing it in the quantity. If you go and look at our option chain page, there it is. Okay. So here we provide you almost a minute delay data. So if you're looking at a particular strike, 44,300, you're looking at the price trading at 25 odd rupees. What is the price at which it is trading? I think searching the price itself is a big one. Do I see the price anywhere? Yeah, last traded price. Okay, 25.95. It's been some time since I watched it. This is 25, 119, 218. 25, 120, 219. Can you see the price change? We are giving you like in the latest price, which even the NSE, because we are buying the data from NSE at a cost, which is a huge cost, so that we will be able to give it to you at a real time basis. And every minute, as and when the data refreshes, you will automatically get the data change. You can see it. And here, it will take 3 minutes. And then but the way you wanted to see the data, I don't think the user portal was not that good. So then we decided, okay, so as a scalper, I'm not getting it. So why don't we build our own application with whatever the things which I wanted it? Once the data is there, it is always going to be giving you plenty of opportunities. Because as a trader, you know several things. These are the features which you will not see it anywhere, especially the option premiums and the trending OI, the big OI movement, and expiry date strategy, which I will be explaining you all, open and eye strategy, which I will be explaining you all. All these are very unique, which is available in OI Pulse alone. So Then I decided, okay, some of the strategies which I've seen over a period of time, I needed to build it on my own. Though I'm not a software programmer, I got the right team who could do it for me. That's how we built OI Pulse. Followed by OI Pulse, a couple of years back, we had Nest. There was a news because the Nest is a favorite platform which I used to trade. So once Nest said they are going to be going out of India, then I wanted to know what is the other platform which is similar to Nest, but there was none which was similar to. There were several platforms which was coming along, like Odin, XTS, and so on, but none were closer to what Nest gave me. And I want Nest also had some limitations. What is the limitation? You can't trade in Mac, and you can't. It doesn't have like in a proper mobile application and other things. Then we thought, why don't we build our own trading tool wherein any broker can who have an API who can integrate, and then where the trader can take a trade seamlessly. Now, imagine I needed to shift from one broker to another. Just clicking a play button from one to another, I can easily move from TradeSmart to Zerodha. Now I moved into Zerodha, correct? You can see the top right here, Zerodha. Now, if I wanted to move from Zerodha to TradeSmart, I just needed to play it, close it, and then open this one. Automatically, this window opens up for me. That's it. And then click on it, and not even a second wasted. I'm placing my orders, and then making money, and then closing my position. We made around 300 bucks on that, 400 bucks. We entered, exited, and all in how many seconds? 3 seconds. I wanted to give you all a platform which needed to be super fast compared to any other broking platform which is already available in India. And future is going to be algo. And when you guys are going to be fighting with the algos, we need something that much closer to that. Right? That's exactly what we have done. So to me, necessity is the mother of invention. So you guys will definitely have these kind of things. Okay, so we will like and let you all know what are the things and how and other things, guys. Everything, if you have the will to do it. Many people like, and we had a lot of challenges when we started this OI Pulse or One Click. Many said this is not going to work out and other things. I can proudly say we are number one in terms of the data analytics provider, like, and considering the Sensible has now become like in a free tool, but they don't have all the features what we have. And in terms of Viper, like in a One Click, I don't think any other platform in manual world, at least, who has this much of capabilities on a web platform who have provided this. If you guys tell me that like an any broker or any platform which gives you this opportunity, many are trying to copy us. That's let us be a like an a one which we will make it into like an a leading one. We'll be like an industry leaders, and it'll take few years for them to grab whatever that we have done it. So where we can check the data is available. I think in option chain page here, you won't find all those data. But in OI Pulse, you will be seeing it under the option chain. You can also add column settings where you can include whatever the fields you wanted, delta, PCR, everything is can be added, and then give OK. You will be able to see it here. Delta, PCR ratio, everything has been given. Guys, I will be explaining you all the OI interpretation and everything, considering it's a first day. Okay. How do you feel now so light after like, and you guys have been waiting for 1.5 months. Some of you have waited for a long time. Yes, Suresh, I'm able to see your chats. Don't worry. But there are too many chats, too many messages. Don't feel offended that if I'm not responding to some of your messages, please, please, please do not get offended. So at least on day one, if I would ask you to rate the session in a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being high, how will you rate today's session, guys? Is it session is really worth it? Whatever the money which you guys have paid, 10 or 15K or whatever it is, worth your time and effort? I think this one session would be more than 10K, but you guys are going to be having a lot more than that. So people have a tendency to look at all the things which is happening in the social media and how people try to troll and everything when you become big. Don't really bother about everything. Okay, just focus on what you guys have been doing it. When you are growing, naturally, all those things will be there. But you guys really feel that like it added value, then I'm so happy. But I'm pretty sure by end of the session, whatever that you guys are here, I'm pretty sure you'll all be at least 100 times better than what you are today. All I require is commitment for the next 12 days. Your commitment for the next 12 days. Please. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's almost 3 p.m. Looking at the chart and other things, guys, please avoid, because this market is ideally not in a better shape, because you can clearly see it is trading in the no trade zone almost for an hour, more than an hour, 1:30 to 3, and it is not able to break out either up or in the downside, and it is trying to only eat the premiums. Guys, we will try to have the recording available to all of you at the earliest. Okay, because it will take some time for the Zoom team to process it and then hand it over. Once that is available, then we will upload it. And I will also be uploading today's documents which I have shared. You will be seeing this too. And also, we have done some Telegram poll in the past. Okay, I'll also try to share that document with you. You can go through that. So, this will also be helpful. So, this will help you to know how other traders feel about whatever the things which we have asked. Personally, 2020 has been the best one, or how, like, in the volatilities, how you needed to look at, because these are the things wherein you will also know where you would have figured. Getting to know yourself, comparing with others, that will also help you a lot. But always try to fight with you. Okay, try to fight with you. And as I promised, by end of the session, I'll also be giving you all the soft copy of the book which I recently released. Trading is all about the mindset, the game of mindset, which I will share it with all of you. Okay, that will be totally complimentary from my end. That's a surprise which I told you, which I will do it out again. It'll be an ebook which we will be sharing it. And guys, remember, those who have joined late, tomorrow morning, 10:30, you needed to click on this mentoring session page. Most of you would be getting added to the WhatsApp group. If not, please ping Raja. I've shared the number. Please ping him, and then you will be able to do it. So you can look at the PDF. Tonight, when we upload the document, we'll also be uploading the, in day one, you will see the files whichever which we have discussed. In 1 or 2 days, we'll also be uploading a synopsis of this day. Whatever that you have like in listen to me, there will be a synopsis which will be created for every day, and it will be keep on posted. Okay, so in the meantime, please go through this pre-mentoring documents, which will also be helpful in case if someone who wanted to know the basics and other things, apart from other things. So tomorrow morning, we will be looking at how the global markets play, how we needed to be looking at various data points, how you needed to connect the dots and everything. Some of my interesting setups as well. Tomorrow we will be getting to know that and learn that. Guys, I will be able to provide 7 days of complimentary, and please, I'll be giving you uncut recordings, so don't worry about it. So the recordings, whatever that we have heard it for the whole day, it will be available, so you can use it. And most importantly, I know many of you would have joined this session based on someone's recommendation and other things. I hope you guys are not getting disappointed with whatever the things which you have learned today. Is the psychology important? How many of you say yes to me? Absolutely yes. Good, good. Good to see you all. Okay, so from tomorrow, the reason today I had the face for the whole day, it's purely because of the psychology session. From tomorrow, you won't get to see me, but I want you to picturize me in your memory and then start thinking what Shiva would be doing it, what Shiva is going to be doing in this situation, and so on. Okay? I don't want to bother you like in a live market looking at my face. Already there is another guy who's on the OI pulse, wherein he is already going to be like a charming guy on the top right, and you guys can keep doing it. Okay? I think looking at this, Nifty is trying to break it above. Bank Nifty is also trying to do a 3 p.m. move on the upside, but try to stay away. Try to stay away. Okay, so people who have been asking who is this charming guy? This guy like has been our lucky charm. When we bought the theme, when we wanted to use it for the OI Pulse, this particular page was already with the theme with this picture. So the team asked me, Shiva, shall we put your picture over there? I thought this guy seems to be having a better smile than me, so I thought let us retain him more than me. Guys, there is no point to fight against the positions, so please understand that. Guys, for the next 2 3 days, don't think about like in trading and other things. There are some people who wanted to take a trade in the morning and other thing. We will be That's the reason we'll be starting at 10:30. But once you come to the session, at least give yourself 100% for the next 2 3 weeks when you guys are going to be there in the system. Sorry, Varaprasad, I think that guy is more charming than me. Let him be there. Had you taken any position, you guys know it. I'm not taking anything. And moreover, let me quickly check. Did we have any open positions? No, I don't think so. No, we have not taken any position. Okay. Guys, I will be sharing the link for TradeSmart account opening in the respective WhatsApp group by today. Okay. I'll also keep you all informed when you guys are going to be doing the other things. Guys, keep your account opened ready. How many of you have not opened the account? How many of you wanted to open the account with TradeSmart and keep it ready so that it will help when we're doing the live trading and so on? Okay, great. I'll share the link with all of you in the group. Please wait. Guys, Zerodha, we will not be able to get 3999 plan. It will be only 20 rupee plan. That's the reason we are not doing it with them. But with TradeSmart, it has been like in stable, and that's something which I can tell you all. There are a lot of free brokerages as well, but we have faced a lot of issues and other things, hence we are not recommending them. This is the one like in a group wherein we have been having tie-up with them for almost 8 9 years, and they have been very good. So this is the OI pulse which you guys are seeing it. The market is trying to inch up higher towards the 3 p.m. move. This is the reason. When you have the calls in discount, automatically the market tries to inch up higher. Guys, don't go for any strategies and other things. Concentrate on what I have been taught. Don't try to skip too many things. I will let you all know when what need to be looked at and so on. Okay? When we are reading ABCD, you guys are asking me to form the sentences and other things. Let's take it very slow. Don't worry. Any API charges for TradeSmart? No, it's absolutely null. Guys, the coupons for like in a trial plan for both OI Pulse and One Click, we will provide it after a week. Because next 1 week, I want you guys to focus more on the content. Before we start I think we are starting the sessions from 20th, right? After this 3 day, from 20th, I'll try to provide you that so that you will have a continuity for 7 days and then you will be able to test it as well. Guys, Upstocks, ICICI, there are few brokers whom we are not able to do it. We are working with them. There are certain limitations. As and when they get done, we will try to add them. Yes, whichever broker you feel you can add it. We are not going to be saying that you needed to only use this broker or that broker. We are using it just because like we know the strength. But if you already have a better broker, please continue to do that. Please. Okay. There is no compulsion for you to use either of the product, One Click, OI Pulse, or TradeSmart. No compulsion at all. Clear? Okay, guys. With that, we are coming to the end of day one session. Guys, I would sincerely ask you a small thing. If you would have been having an honest feedback about today's session, if you feel that it has really helped, you can just post a small tweet about it in the Twitter ID, just Shiva at 123, tagging OI Pulse. Okay. So if it would be really great, because not only for you, many who believes in psychology is going to be important, they'll also feel good. Okay, with that, thank you all so much. You all have a great day and a great evening. See you all tomorrow morning.